So, welcome back one and all to Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, second chapter. I am the TheDarkSeraph. Last time, we were investigating on this weird fog. I looked up the solution to where the ring is, and it's literally in the tower that I'm going to. Some water septium. Look, I'm a chest. You're a human. Our love can never be. Let it go. EP charge. The chest is empty. Your screams of disappointment resound off of its wooden walls. Okay. An emerald talisman. That's a wind item. Shining motherfucking palms! Damn it. Well, I got a couple of them.
Oh, are we done already?
Strum level 2. True disable. Sure.
Wow, that takes care of
I don't know why Zen getting a level up there just cracks me up. Shush my birds.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Mighty juice. Sorry, I'm empty.
Oh, are we done already?
The guide said it was in here. And there's a shining palm, because of course there is.
Hey, over here! What, you yella?
Got another one.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Now look at how much XP that gives. Look how much septium that gives. It's worth your time. A diamond staff. Okay. As you open the box again, you think about what it would be like if you had lived inside it like a little house. It'd be cramped, but quaint. That might be good on Shara, actually. This random ass tree ain't it. You'd think that'd be it, but no. Maybe up top here? Oh, got it. It was just up at the top floor. Well, we got the ring. Let's report back. Yeah, I was just climb up to the top of the tower. I was gonna do that anyway, so it just sort of worked out. Ooh, treasure. Shield level 4. Ooh. You find the greatest treasure of all. Friendship. What a jip. Some kind of slippers. You might look at this chest and think it's empty, but it's just negative thinking. Others see a baby and marvel at the amazing air inside. See, this baby, excuse me. God, that's kind of dumb. That'll be better on you. Where was that anyway? He's at the Garoon Gate. I can do that later. And we're back in Rolent. Huh? Did you guys hear a bell just now? Yeah. Didn't sound like it was nearby, though. It was very lonely, too. Lovely, too. Yeah, I know. It was like hypnotizing for a second there. Cher, are you okay? You're spacing out. It's nothing. Like you said, it was a lovely sound. It enchanted me for a moment. You, too. You don't hear a bell like that too often. Wonder if Rion got one or something. Possibly. Anyway, we have a clear picture of how Fog Day extends now. Let's go report to Aina. Good work, everyone. Let me pay you for your efforts before we continue. I have to admit, though, I was expecting a more vague report. If the fog has boundaries that clearly defined... Ugh. Yes. It's all but impossible to think of it as a natural when you see it. I'm still a little unclear on just how big the entire fog cloud is. Let's take a look on the map. So it's 60 sledge down on the Ezel Highway, 80 down on the Milkmain Road, and 140 down on the Malga Trail. It would look something like this. That's not really as helpful as I thought it would be. It's very strange. The way the fog should change based on its point of origin in the direction of the wind. Meaning we're completely in the dark on what's causing it. Guess all we can do is stay ready for anything. Afraid so. The army's still on the fence about mobilizing. That reminds me. Tita, I don't suppose your grandpa has any inventions that are like a fog remover or something. A what? Grandpa did make something called a dehumidifier once. A dehumidifier? So it removes water vapor from the air, right? That's perfect. Could we use that? I don't think so. It's meant to be used indoors. You'd need hundreds to affect a place as big as Rolent. And even if we had them all, it wouldn't fix the actual problem. Technology fails us. It'd also be nice if we had some solid evidence as to what was behind, as to the site. It'd also be nice if we had some solid evidence the society is behind this. I can English. Seems a little half-cooked, I think, even for them. I think you mean half-baked. Anyway, what makes you say that? So far, everything we've seen them used is a gospel. It's been some sort of world-shaking phenomena. Literally in one case. But just producing some fog isn't that impressive. Good point. You'd think this would be like a flesh-eating doom fog or something. Let us not forget, every time they've given us a message in some form or another. This time, however, not a murmur. Have they? My rival's ghostly projections, the wolf appearing amongst sheep, and our kitten's lovely letters. Each time they were proactive signs spurring us into action. But here, silence. That's true. Put like that, it does come across as rather half-baked. Share, is something the matter? A message. We may have received one. What? When did we... Help! Someone! That bell! Mayor Klaus? Oh, hello, Estelle. Hello. Mayor Klaus, hi. What's wrong? You look like you just ran a marathon. Why am I getting the weirdest deja vu? Mayor Klaus, catch your breath. What happened? You say that? Glad you're all safe at least. What do you... Could you explain? Just a moment ago, Lita collapsed in our home. Several other citizens have fainted in the same way. That fog. I've been to all the houses, and it seems the symptoms are the same in every case. Their breathing is stable and their pupils look fine. They seem to be asleep, so they shouldn't sicken further. That's a small mercy. We cannot rouse them, however. I doubt I need to elaborate. Mayor, we have to find a solution, and fast. Still, are you feeling alright? You look pale. I'm okay. It's just... Even Alyssa's mom and Luke collapsed. I'm just in shock. Estelle. If you're not feeling well, you can go back to the guild house. Or you can go home to rest. No, I can't let myself get all mopey. Father, you really have no idea what's causing the comatose. I'm afraid not. I desperately wish I did. The traditional church remedies for awakening the sleeping aren't working, so I don't think it's poison or illness. It's more like aid us, preserve us, but it's like their souls are trapped by something. For a moment, it seems the best course of action would be to visit the homes of the afflicted. We need to find out what exactly the situation was like when they fell to their comas. Let's go. Before I do that, I'm going to go turn that ring into those two. No, I'd say it's likely at this point. A deep, sudden coma that the local church had nothing to do with. Can do nothing about. That certainly seems like the sort of incredible phenomenon we were talking about. Thanks, guys. I was hoping I was just being paranoid. Has anyone received a message? That's a good question. He did write down the full list of people who've fallen comatose. Lita made at the mayoral manor, Tabitha at the bar, Luke at Ashton's house, Radford near the west gate. Are they here to turn the ring into? Yes. I can hardly see the stars with all this fog, and yet I care not for the glittering sky. For you, my love, are only star I need to guide me through the darkest nights. Oh, they're still at it. You're back. Did you find our ring? We found a ring. We need you to identify it. You just need to confirm if it's yours or not. Armin, can you take a look at this? Ah! That's the ring! That's it! That's our engagement ring! Seriously? Are you sure? You sure? I'm absolutely sure! I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. Good to hear. Makes this all worthwhile. Mission complete. Didn't expect we'd find it in such a bizarre spot. Phew. Yeah, never thought we'd find your ring at the roof of a tower. Here, let me give it back to you before it ends up lost again. Oh, Lord. Love is purloined. Anyway, let's... So I just get no reward for that? Fuck you, Armand. Okay. Lita at the manor. Might as well go there first. Stell, Sherazard, welcome. Hello, ma'am. Did Klaus tell you about us? You're investigating the fainting case. If there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Well, first, how is Lita? Lita, she hasn't woken no matter what we do. I pray she'll wake normally come sunrise, whatever that's worth it, in this fog. But for now, all I can do is keep an eye on her. Where did Lita collapse? Yeah, I would say it was just before 5. I stepped out of the kitchen and found her collapsed in the entryway. I panicked a little, needless to say, and just called for Klaus, who was able to carry her to bed. But to think the others affected in the same way. She collapsed in the entryway. Hang on, was the door locked at the time? I don't believe it would have been. After all, people have been visiting all day to speak to my husband about how to deal with the fog. That's going to be a long list of suspects then. How long were you in the kitchen? About 30 minutes. Alright, then we have a good picture of what happened. One last thing, if I may. Was there anything strange before or after Lita collapsed? What do you mean? Did the house have an unfamiliar visitor, or perhaps hear anything strange? Anything you can think of. Let me think. Well, I'm not sure I'd call it strange, but it was memorable. While I was in the kitchen, I heard the sound of a bell. The sound of a bell. Wait a second, didn't we hear one too? It was a lovely sound. I thought Lita rang it, perhaps. But that reminds me. I haven't been able to find that bell, so I wonder where she put it. You've given me a lot to think about, ma'am. Thank you. If anything else happens, please contact the guild. Of course. Oh, and everyone, do be careful. We will. Thank you for your help. A bell. Tabitha at the bar. I'm sorry. Hey, Elisa. I'm sorry. Estelle! Yes! Hi! This is great. When did you get back from training? I've been so worried you didn't come back for so long. Sorry, I got kind of busy. Is your mama doing alright? Well, it seems like she's sleeping okay, but I'm worried. She won't, wake up or do anything, even if you shake her. Father Divine said there's nothing to worry about, but we're investigating this at the request of the mayor. Could we ask you a few questions? Oh, yeah, sure. Ask me anything you like. Okay, then. First, where did your mother fall asleep and when? It was right about 5 o'clock. Mom and I went out to clean the chairs and stuff on the terrace. The chairs? Yeah, we figured they might get damaged from all the humidity in the air due to this creepy fog, you know? We finished weatherproofing the ground floor, you see, so we figured we'd totally store the chairs too. Okay, I see. And then... Okay, so while we were cleaning up, Dad called me. When I got back, Mom was all zonked out in one of the chairs. So you didn't see her fall asleep then? Yeah, sorry. I tried talking to her, shaking her, but she wouldn't wake up. I totally freaked out and called Dad, and he carried her up to bed. And then she wouldn't... Mom. Melissa. Sorry. I'm sort of losing it because you're home too, Estelle. I know. It's okay, you don't need to worry. Yeah. It's okay now. I'm okay now. Thanks. Did you want to ask something else? 1 second. You got anything? Possibly. Did you hear anything strange happen before or after your mother went to sleep? Did you see anyone strange or hear anything? People I didn't recognize. Yeah, actually, I was heading inside. I saw this lady come out of the clock tower. A woman. Was it someone from Rolent? I couldn't see her face. The fog made it kind of hard to see details. But her clothes were really weird. I figured she had been a traveler of some sort. Really weird. What was weird about them? She was wearing some sort of black dress robe thing. I can't lie, it was kind of hot. It was a bit hard to see details though, the fog. Like I said, the fog. I see, still, that is really valuable. We will tell Aina about this. Absolutely. Thank you, Alyssa. You've been a tremendous help. Okay. Luke at Ashton's house. There's the hotel. Yeah, I'm not leaving. Yeah, this is one of them. Oh dearie me. Estelle Bright, look at you, a senior bracer and everything. Hey, Miss Maggie, Pat. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier, Pat. We heard about Luke. Estelle? Estelle! Oh, poor kid. Pat, is it that bad? You see, our little Pat is the one who found Luke after he collapsed. Oh no. Pat, don't worry. It'll be okay. Maggie, how is your grandson? Is he hurt? No, not at all. He's just asleep. Really, I don't think this is all that bit of a fuss. He'll be right as rain tomorrow, I'm sure. The little rascal just wore himself out, like boys do, you know. Really, him not waking up? Foolish. Foolish. Maggie. Pat? Can you tell me what happened when Luke fell asleep? We're investigating what happened on behalf of the mayor, on behalf of the town. Pat, if there's anything you can tell us, it might help us solve this and wake Luke up. Please. Estelle? Okay, I'll tell you. Thanks, Pat. So, where and when did Luke fall asleep? I wasn't there when he fell asleep, but I found him on top of the clock tower. It was just around 5. We were playing hide and seek in the fog. I was looking for Luke. And when I found him, he was asleep. I thought he was just being a jerk and tried to wake him up, but he wouldn't. I see. One thing I don't see. Who the heck carried Luke down from the clock tower? That was Mr. Paddington. He came up and found us then when I was trying to figure out what to do. He said he came up to make sure the clock was working and the fog wasn't causing any problems. That sounds like Mr. Paddington. Okay, I got the gist of it. I was wondering, when you were playing, did you see anything strange? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize or hear anything weird? Like Estelle said, anything. I don't remember much except all the white of the fog. I do remember it was really creepy not seeing anyone at the landing port. I see. So creepy fog, nothing really suspicious happened. Nuts. Seems that way. Thank you, both of you. You've given us some food for thought. I'm glad we could be of help, dearie. Is Luke gonna be okay? Yeah, you bet he will. Don't cry anymore, okay? Luke will tease you if he finds out when he wakes up, you know. Okay. I won't cry anymore. That was kind of depressing, actually. Radford near the West Gate. There we go. Hello. You're Estelle and Sherazard, right? Yes, good evening. We are to investigate by order of the mayor, but, is Mr. Radford okay? Yes, but there's been no change, I'm afraid. He's sound asleep and seems comfortable, but we can't wake him no matter what. Is our only option to wait and watch over him till morning? I'm afraid so. That's all you can do for now. I know this is a bad time, but could we ask you a few questions? I am stumbling on my fucking words today. Of course. I don't know if we can answer everything, but I'll be happy to try. Thank you. First, when and where did Radford fall asleep? About 5:30. The place, well, just outside that door. Outside the door, so just in the hallway. Yeah, I heard a knock and a voice say, "I'm home." I unlocked the door to greet him, but when I did, I found my father-in-law on the ground, unconscious. To be honest, I thought Father had simply gotten drunk. Again. But I couldn't smell any alcohol in his breath. I thought it was strange, and then we couldn't wake him no matter what we did. So we went to see the father. I see. I think I understand the situation. One last question. Was there anything odd about the situation before he fell asleep? What, you mean like this damn fog? Aside from that. For example, did you see anyone odd or hear anything strange? Come to think of it, when we were dragging Radford in, you noticed it too. In all this fuss, I thought I imagined it. What is it? It was when we were putting Radford to bed. We both heard it, a bell. The sound of a bell. It was surprisingly lovely, though. I simply thought someone rang one outside. Thank you. You've given us a lot of information. If you remember anything else, please contact the guild straight away. Of course. Excuse us then. We'll be back to check in tomorrow. Thank you, Estelle. Okay. A strange woman coming out of the clock tower, which makes me worry about the kid. And everyone had heard the bell, well, except for the kid, who didn't see anything. Let's do some work on... Yeah, okay, I don't really care that much. Oh, I still need to upgrade some of your slots. Honestly, I like how you're set up, but I think I'm gonna No, I don't have an HP 3, and a defense 3. I thought I picked one up. Whatever. Oh, I picked up an HP 4. Yeah, I think she's pretty set. I don't have a resurrection, but I've got reviving items, so that doesn't really matter too much. No, I've got all your stuff upgraded. Honestly, I really do. I honestly just like how Estelle is set up here. She's got some good healing. She's good all around. I like how I have her set up. Sherazade, I don't care that much about. She's okay. Has some decent hits. She has some decent casting here. Chloe is just set up to be a powerful caster with powerful art and really good healing. Zen, he punches in the face. He doesn't have a whole lot of effort points, but he has some decent art, but, you know. He doesn't have a lot of EP to go around. He's more about hitting hard. Okay, let's go report in. So you're investigating the coma cause on behalf of the mayor. How's the questioning going? Pretty well, I think. We've heard from the families of everyone who's affected. I think we're ready. Well, it sounds like your investigation went well. The testimonies of those to be affected is particularly interesting. There seems to be at least one thread in common among them. That's the time it happened. It was right around 5. It's hard to see anything when vision is this poor. The demon that devours the souls of its victims, unseen by others, shrouded in fog. A horrific image to be sure, but one which fits antagonists perfectly. That's crazy. That's scary. Thanks for the nightmare fuel, Olivier. In that case, we do have some useful testimony on the identity of our demon. Yes, the sound of a bell and a woman robed in black. I'd say it's safe to say both of them are related to our slumbering citizens. The problem is, though, Alyssa is the only one who saw the woman in black. Is it just a coincidence? I doubt it. You have to remember that happened at the same place the woman has seen where Luke collapsed. Yes, exactly. The black-robed woman was leaving the clock tower, and that was where we found Luke. Yeah, there's no way that's a coincidence. So the woman in black is an enforcer doing things here in Rolent. Son of a bitch. Fog from an unknown source and people collapsing into comas would be our phenomena for short, then. And the sound of that bell is a message. At least we know the nature of our foe. I'm going to contact the other guild branches, and especially Elnan, and let him know of our situation. What do you plan to do? It's almost certain that there will be more attacks on the citizens. We'll need to do some night patrolling. I'm up for it. If we do it in shifts, we should be able to get to rest a little too. You shouldn't worry about that. Leave night patrol to us guys. You all go home and get rest. Wait a minute. It's a good idea, Stell. You look dead on your feet, and I know it's been draining for you. Take Chloe and Tita home with you and get some rest. But, okay. Sherazard, why are you acting like we're talking about someone else? Like I said, leave the patrol to the men. What? It's not like it's not really about your gender, mind you. You've been working yourself as raw as a Stell on this case all day. Let us handle things for tonight. Go rest. Now, just wait a minute. I'm a B-rank bracer. I don't need my hand held like some... Shara, do not look a gift horse in the mouth. Your words protest your lack of wariness, but your body language states otherwise. It is not also the responsibility of a bracer to stay rested and ready to act. Very well. Shara, Agate, Zen, be careful out there, alright? Leave it to us. Now remember, you guys better be ready for action tomorrow morning. The high moon weaves gossamer threads through the mist. We should rest soon. Well then, Estelle, lead on to your home. Why exactly are you coming with us, Olivier? Fear not, my sweet. Olivier Linheim is the perfect gentleman who would never overstep his bounds, especially in a gathering of such lovely ladies. Nay, my purpose is merely to protect you. Olivier, I think we'll be alright. Oh, we'll be protected alright, once I tie you to a mattress and throw you in the river. Hey idiot, what the hell are you doing out here? We need to figure out who will be on for patrol and when. What? Oh, Agate, the muse of comedy touches you. Did you not say you and Zen would handle the patrol? No, I said leave it to us guys. Last I checked, that includes you. But I could be wrong. Get inside. Agate, wait a moment. Do you not realize that a gathering such as this is no common occurrence? I'll join it. I'll enjoy it enough for both of us. Just let me go. Yeah, you get inside. Come on. Ah! Well, that's probably the best way to domesticate Olivier. How in the hell can he not show any tension at all? It's hard to tell sometimes whether he's joking or serious. I'm pretty sure he was 100% serious. One way or another, though, he's a bad influence on Tito. I feel bad for him, though. Shara, it's nothing. As much as I despair to borrow his words, he did have a point. We should call it a night. That's true. Tita, Chloe, follow me. I'll show you guys the way. Oh, so they're just jumping right over here. I don't have to walk. Good. Was it? A door? She's cute with her hair down. Like, I made a unique sprite. I like that she just looks nice with her hair down. Still, what? Sorry to wake you, Sita. I'm just gonna make sure I locked properly, okay? I'll be back. You just snuggle up and go back to sleep. Okay. Come back soon, Stell. I have a bad feeling about what's gonna happen. Well, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky as I go investigate that door. Hope I didn't miss out on that fishing side quest. I'm the TheDarkSeraph, signing off.